What's up guys, it's Orange. As you saw just now, that's my new intro, and the reason behind that being my intro is because of the fact that I'm now partnered, so I have to make sure I use copyright free music in all of my videos. So hopefully you enjoy that intro. That'll probably be it for a little while now. I might change it in the future. But anyway, into the video guys, what we're going to be talking about today, skill-based matchmaking. So as many of you probably know, and there's a lot of other YouTubers that have made videos on this, and I just figured I'd put in my opinion. So basically with skill-based matchmaking, I'll just go over it real quick in case you don't know. You're going to play against players that are of your same skill, as the name implies. So in skill-based matchmaking, each game is going to be kind of difficult to win. It's going to be people of your same caliber playing against you, so you're going to have to put in some work. And that's my problem with it. I really don't want to have to super try hard in just pubs just to win a game, I'd rather just enjoy it, and then I think that, for competitive and sweats and stuff, you can do that in private matches now that Destiny has added that, which I'm very grateful for, as I'm sure most of the community is. Private matches in Destiny are probably the best thing that's happened for Destiny like ever, in my opinion. It's probably one of the biggest things that Destiny was lacking, in my opinion, and a lot of people would probably agree with me. So anyway, the reason why I think now connection-based matchmaking is better, obviously it should help connection to some degree, maybe not completely. I mean, Destiny is a laggy game in general, so you're going to have bad connections, but whatever. You got to get used to that if you're going to play Destiny. But I do think skill-based matchmaking had to go, since, if you want to play sweats, as I said, you can just go to private matches, and, now you can chill a little more in pubs. It'll make it a little easier for you. Now, as I'm saying that, I'm realizing that when I'm saying it'll be easier for you, I'm assuming you're one of the top, like, the better players in Destiny. If you're like within the top 15% of players, it should be considerably easier. If you're in the top 5%, top 1%, obviously it would be a lot easier for you. However, if you're in the top 50%, it probably won't change. If you're just sitting around the average Destiny player, you probably won't even notice much of a difference because, you're just going to be playing with average people. That's basically what it's going to do. So it's going to favor the top 1% the most, and then obviously the 50% people, just people in the middle, they're not really going to even notice a difference. And then the bad people are actually going to struggle, or not bad players, but you know what I'm trying to say. The people that are new to the game, the Christmas noobs that might be coming this year, as Rise of Iron's doing pretty well. I'd like to see the game expand, so that's cool to see. We get some new players in, but unfortunately the PvP experience may be a little more difficult for them, as they're new to the game. It might be a little more challenging. There's not skill-based matchmaking, and I guess this is how it's going to be. The majority of the community was asking for skill-based matchmaking to be removed, so I'm really proud of Bungie for listening to the community. I really appreciate that. I like how they, starting to take care of the community's desires, and from that perspective, I'd say the new players that might not be as great. Destiny has to try to look out for its like long-time players, and the majority of the long-time players, in my opinion, want skill-based matchmaking out, which is what they got. So I guess the new players are just gonna have to deal with it, but I'm sure they'll catch on quickly. I mean, it won't be that big of a deal. So let me know what you think about this down below in the comments, guys. Do you think skill-based matchmaking should have stayed, should have left, which it did? Or do you think you didn't really care? I mean, if you're an average player, it's probably not going to make much of a difference. If you're the PvP, PvE guy, whatever, you hop on PvP for Iron Banner, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal for you. From a competitive standpoint, and from like one of the top 1% players standpoint, it's going to be a lot easier for you in pubs. You're going to be able to pump stomp. You can go into Rumble and win games fairly easily. You're going to be able to go into 6s with your clan and absolutely annihilate people. Same for 3s. It's going to be a lot easier for you if you're one of the top players. As I said before, if you're the lower player, it's going to be quite the opposite. In the middle, it's going to be average. So that's basically what this is going to turn out to. As I said before, I'm in agreement. Wait, agreement? Oh. I don't think agreement is a word. I'm happy with this. I'm content with the way skill-based matchmaking has now been done away with. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys, and peace out.